Well, thank you for asking. And how about you?
Yeah, ma'am. I am also doing very fantastic. So as we are meeting first time, so can I know something about you?
Yeah, definitely. So I'll tell you about myself. My name is Varsha and I hail from the snowy and scenic beauty of Himachal Pradesh, but currently reside in Punjab with my family. And as a language enthusiast, I have started my YouTube channel focused on conversational videos. Yeah, that's little about me.
That's very fantastic, ma'am.
Okay, so introduce yourself.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. So thank you so much for giving me such opportunity to introduce myself. As my name is Sunidhi Kumari, I am from Jharkhand. As I am studying class 9, I have 5 members in a family and there 3 siblings, one me and 2 small brothers. And my hobby is to learn English language and to learn something new. As well as I am so much eager to learn English language, so that's why I'm practicing during the Skype application. Even though I'm running a YouTube channel, that's all about me.
Yeah, that's great hear about you. So, Sunidhi, like I have started a series for those who are just thinking about learning English, but they are not able to take first step towards their English learning journey. So, my question is that, like, when did you think about learning English? You are a student, so you can tell me how did you start your journey and when did you think about learning English?
Okay, ma'am. So talking about my journey about the English language, like when did I have started to learn this language, and when my journey has been started, yeah. So when I was in before 8 to 9 months, I have joined to the Skype application to learn English language because before that I was not knowing anything about the English language, even though I was not able to form a sentence also. So that's why I was facing a lots of problems. Even though I can say I was not able to introduce myself also in a good way. So that's why a lots of difficulties I was facing at that time. But my parents and my teacher told me that if you will know the English, then you will not going to face a lots of difficulties in your future life. So that's why I was started to learn from that time. Firstly, I just go through on the grammar part because I was also not knowing to form a sentence also. So that's why I just firstly go through on the grammar part after learning the basic grammar. I just go through on the basic grammar. They can also say that most of the people they just say that grammar is not very important in the speak English language. So I'm also suggesting that grammar is not important, but I was not knowing anything about English. So that's why I just go through on the grammar part. Firstly, I just learned the basic grammar, tenses, vocabs, like this type of things I was learning. After learning those things, I just go through on the activity part, that how I can give my introduction, how I can give my daily routine in front of mirror and in front of camera, because most of the people they are also telling that I'm only comfortable in the audio call, but I want to suggest to those people that if they will face the camera, then definitely they can overcome of the hesitation and they can speak with the confidence in the English language. Because in the video call, we can see our personality, eye contact, and how we are speaking. So through which we can easily overcome of the hesitation. So talking in the video call is really very important. So like I was doing at my home, even though I was also practicing with my parents, with my siblings, and I can say that whatever I was doing activity at my home, I was expressing only in the English language. And even though I was also speaking with a co-learner, but at the time in my mind, nothing sentences were coming that part. I have to speak in front of anybody. So lots of difficulties I was facing, but I just think in myself that if I want
Something better in my life, then I just wanted to be learning English language. I should be passionate about this. So I just again continue my journey and just doing the practice regularly. So like this my journey is ended. I'm doing the practice here in the Skype application.
Yeah, that's great. That's amazing that this is the time, like you are still in ninth grade. You thought about learning English. Definitely it will work for you in future as well. Okay, so like as you told me that you have started with the grammar, so would you tell me that what part of the grammars do you have done before joining uh, before speaking? Okay, what are the important aspects of speaking English in parts have you
Okay,
done?
so talking about my like before the speaking part, I would just go through on the grammar part. I just learned the basic grammars like tenses, vocabs, where we have to use the appropriate verb, sentences, like this type of things I have only learned in the grammar part.
Okay, that's great because if you know if you have the knowledge of grammar, tenses, and a little bit about modals, and then you will be able to speak. So this is the first step if you want to. And you told true, like if you want to start, so you can start with the introduction. How can you give your introduction? And there are different ways of giving your introductions while you are speaking in front of your friends or your teacher, or if you are in job, so there is a different introduction. And while we on a camera, like for our video, so there is a different so many types of introductions. You can learn at least 2 3 types of introduction, and then be able to speak, and you will be confident that okay, I'm speaking at least. So yeah, that's great. Okay, so tell me one thing more, that Sunidhi, when as you told me about vocabulary, so definitely it plays a vital role as we are speaking. If we don't have sufficient words, so we'll not be able to speak. Okay, so how do you learn vocabulary, and how do you use that vocabulary in your communication?
Yeah, so talking about my that vocabulary, how I've learned it. Like I was just learning the 10 vocabs daily in the morning and in the night. Like it will be vocab, we can say that 20 words, 20 words. I was just learning 20 vocabs. I was learning, and I have already mentioned that I am also practicing. I was also practicing with my parents, with my siblings. So talking in that communication, I was using the vocabs. So like this, I was practicing at the time.
Yeah, that's great. But you can suggest the people who doesn't have parents, that they are able to speak, their siblings they are not able to speak, how they can practice, because practice is another part. But some, if you are a beginner, so definitely there will be a hesitation that how can I speak in front of people. So how they can start speaking. So if you have
Oh
any
yeah,
suggestion.
yeah. So yeah, we can also say that the people, most of the people, they just say that I'm not getting the environment of speaking English language. So I just think that the most of the people, they are also not getting the environment of speaking English language. But we have to create our own environment for doing anything. Because if the people have the interest to do something in their life, then definitely they can do anything. Anyhow they can do, and we should not make our excuse that I'm not getting the environment. For that we have to create our own environment. So first they should have the interest in that I'm just I want to be in this language, I want to be learn this language. So firstly they should have the interest. After that I can say that they just go through on the LSRW, because this four pillar is really very amazing for speaking English language: listening, writing, speaking, and speaking, reading, and writing. This four pillar is really very amazing. If the people they will follow, if the people they will go through on that, then definitely they can learn very well English language. And the third thing is that we have to maintain our regular practice. Like today I am speaking, then it is not like that we have to speak after 10 days, we will not get any benefit like this. If we really want to improve ourselves, if we really want to improve our communication skill, then we have to be on the regular basis. If we are also not getting much time, then we can definitely getting 10 to 15 minutes. In that only we have to manage, we have to practice English language. So for that we have to do the regular practice, through which the people they can really improve their communication skills. So yeah, so if the people they will follow like this tip, then definitely they can speak very well English language. And like we can also say that if they are not getting the environment of speaking with their parents, siblings, or any other people, so for that we can also say that they can speak in front of mirror. Whatever the things they really wanted to speak, they can speak in front of mirror. If they want to express anything, any story if they want to narrate, so they can really gonna to speak very well English language if they will focus on, if they will speak in front of mirror or camera. So if the people they will follow like this tip, then definitely they can speak very well English language.
Yeah, because as you told that consistency is the key of success. If you are practicing, so definitely you'll be able to practice on a regular basis, so you'll be not able to speak. So that's two words that we have to practice every day, and as much as you can. And okay, how much do you practice every day?
Yeah. So I'm a student, so I'm not getting much time to practice English language, as I was school also in the morning. In the evening after tuition, I'm just coming. like 5:30 or 5:45, like this timing I'm just coming, so I'm not getting much time to practice English language. I'm just also have to do my homework, so lots of things, lots of school work, tuition work, these are lots of things, right? So I'm not getting much time to practice English language. After coming in the evening, I just go through on the Skype application in that and just manage a message to those people one who is free. So I just practice like this only. I'm just giving half an hour or 1 hour in the Skype application to practice English language in the video call conversation. So like this, I'm just practicing in the practicing my speaking journey.
Yeah, that's great. At least you are giving time. Okay. Definitely, students are very busy with their tuition, with their school works, and you are in ninth grade, so there is so much work. So, which medium are you studying?
I'm studying in English medium school.
Okay, this is the best thing that you are studying in a English medium school. At least you are all subjects in English, so it will help you more. There are so many people and students as well. They are always asking that we are from Hindi medium schools or their native language, so they are not able to getting more exposure that how they can learn English. But yeah, this is the only way that you can practice. And nowadays there are so many platforms that you can practice with them as well. Okay, so Suniti, final tip from your side, you do you want to give them who are beginners? Sunidhi, am I audible? Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, am I audible? You got stuck.
Hello.
Hello.